Merry Christmas to you, sir, and to all the family. I'm collecting for the postman's Christmas box.
Fine. Here's a £5 note and a free ticket for the Rinso Radio Review.
Greetings, my friends. Boxing Day greetings to you all. This is Eddie Pola, your master of ceremonies, welcoming you to another Rinso Radio Review at the Scala Theater. Tonight, Jack Hylton and company bring you Alice Mann, Peggy Dell, Dick Murphy, the Henderson twins, and our guest star, Hutch. In addition, we were going to have your good friend Leslie Henson, but he hasn't shown up yet. So while I go to look for him, I'll call on Santa Jack Hylton to drop a tune into your stocking. How's about it, my sugar plum?
All right, my little Tootsie Wootsie.
It's okay, folks. It's just the Christmas spirit. We don't really mean it. Carry on, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Eddie looks for Leslie Henson, the boys sing one of the hits of the pantomime season, Oh, They're Tough, Mighty Tough in the West.
Tough, mighty tough in the West, and they've lumps of cuddly hair upon the chest. You can never be a lily if you want to be hillbilly, 'cause they're tough, mighty tough in the West. Oh, the tough, mighty tough in the West, and your trigger must be quicker than the rest. In Chicago there are tough guys, but those really treat them rough guys, where are they? Why, they're out in the West. Singing, oh, Susanna, won't you marry me? And we'll all live as long as the old oak tree. Oh, they're tough, mighty tough in the West. And there's not a thing those homebrewers can digest. Prussic acid is the liquor, but them guys are never shicker, 'cause they're tough, mighty tough in the West. Oh, they're tough, mighty tough in the West. And the one who lives the longest shoots the best. If you dare to go to bed, when you wake up you'll be dead, 'cause they're tough, mighty tough in the West. Singing, oh, Susanna, won't you marry me? And we'll all live as long as the old oak tree.
We were going to present Leslie Henson as our next feature of the evening, but it seems that Eddie Pola hasn't found him yet. In the meantime, however...
Oh, Jack Hylton, look who's here.
Oh, Alice Mann, what is it?
Hello, Jack. Hello, everybody.
Leslie Henson, the famous opera singer, late from Milan.
Late from Milan, I'll say so. The train service is terrible. But it's worthwhile being late to be introduced by a beautiful girl like Alice Mann.
Oh, thank you, Leslie, you old flatterer.
No, I mean it. Come a little closer. Oh, I adore blondes.
But I'm a brunette.
Oh, it must be this yellow light.
But, Leslie, do you really prefer blondes?
Well, Jack, peroxide do and peroxide don't. But, Alice, I think you're wonderful.
Oh, Leslie, you mean you really care?
Do I care, Alice? You're the sunshine of my life. You reign in my heart alone. Without you, life is but a dreary cloud.
Say, is this a proposal or a weather report?
Well, take it any way you like, but when I'm with you, I feel I'm in a field of turnips.
A field of turnips?
Yes, you're the tops.
Well, in any case, Leslie, I wouldn't marry the best man on earth.
Well, marry me and you won't run any risk of that.
No, I'll take Eddie.
Well, that's a promise. I'll dash out and find him.
Yes, clear off.
Clear off? What do you take me for, a fog?
I said clear off.
Oh, all right, but I'll still be missed.
Well, I guess that calls for a song. Whenever I hear thunder,
And so I keep on wondering how long we'll be apart. Skies were gray that rainy day. We parted in the lane. Was it tears that fell, or was it rain? Why, there we stood, as lovers would. Did parting bring you pain? Was it tears that fell, or was it rain? I couldn't tell if your eyes were misty, or if you felt regret. But I noticed when you kissed me that both your cheeks were wet. Oh, till we meet again, my sweet, that memory will remain. Was it tears that fell, or was it rain? Tell if your eyes were misty, or if you felt regret. But I noticed when you kissed me that both your cheeks were wet. Till we meet again, my sweet, the memory will remain. Was it tears that fell, or was it rain?
And now, while Eddie is looking for Leslie Henson and Leslie is off looking for Eddie...
Hey, Jack, I've searched the town. I can't find Leslie Henson. What are we going to do?
Have you looked in any of the milk bars around here?
Why, that's an idea. Lend me a pound, won't you, my little sugar plum? I want to make a phone call.
A pound for a phone call? That's a thin excuse to borrow money. When I was your age, I had to work hard for money.
Well, it's no soft job trying to get money out of you.
Oh, you'd better find Leslie Henson.
All right, I'll go. And while I'm gone, ladies and gentlemen, Winifred and Teresa, those 16-year-old golden-haired Henderson twins, sing you another pantomime hit I'm sure you'll all remember, The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down.
Oh, the merry-go-round broke down as we went round and round. Each time 'twould miss, we'd steal a kiss, and the merry-go-round went ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. The merry-go-round broke down and made the darndest sound. The lights went low, we both said oh, and the merry-go-round went oh, ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Oh, what fun, a wonderful time, finding love for only a dime. The merry-go-round broke down, but you don't see me frown. Things turned out fine, and now he's mine, 'cause the merry-go-round broke down. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down.
And now a word from the hostess of the Rinso Radio Review, Mrs. Goodsort.
There's no such day as Blue Monday if you do your washing the modern Rinso way. Because with the two wonderful Rinso methods, you do no hard rubbing at all, yet your clothes lines will be brilliant. First, there's the Rinso 2-minute boil for whites. You put these things straight into the copper in lukewarm Rinso suds. Don't soak or rub them beforehand. Instead, simply dampen any extra dirty places and smooth in a little Rinso. Now bring the clothes to the boil as usual, but then let them actually boil for only 2 minutes. You'll save as much as 30 minutes fuel, and your clothes will be dazzlingly clean. Next, there's the Rinso 12-minute soak for colors. Put these clothes into hand-hot Rinso suds and let them soak for 12 minutes. After that, there's no hard rubbing to do, for they'll be as bright as new. And Rinso not only makes short work of the big bulk of the wash, it's absolutely ideal for silks and woolens, too. You can give the finest things a quick wash through in cool Rinso suds, and they'll come up as fresh as new. Rinso, you see, contains no destructive chemicals. It's absolutely safe for fast colors, fabrics, and hands. Yet it costs only threepence halfpenny, sixpence, or 10p a packet.
In May, my dearest one, sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart. Though our paths may sever, to life's last faint ember, will you remember springtime, love time?
And that music you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, was another great pantomime favorite, Will You Remember?
Hello, Hylton. Remember me?
Leslie Henson. Did you find Eddie?
No, I didn't. What can have happened? Maybe I better try and call him. Is there a what is it around here?
For what?
A what is it? You know, one of those things that hangs on the wall. You put in tuppence, spin a dial, and somebody at the other end says, what is it?
Oh, Leslie, me darling.
Peggy Dell, me own Colleen. Has Father Christmas been good to you this year?
Ah, sure, and he has that. And did you get that fine parrot I sent you?
I did that. And I want to tell you that in all me life, I've never sank me teeth into a tougher bird. Come over to my house sometime, and I'll give you a real dinner.
Sure, and I'll take you up on that. How about next Sunday?
No, not on Sunday. All my relatives come on Sunday. Come on Monday. You'll get nearer the meat.
No, I can't come on Monday. That's the day Eddie and I open our new play.
Your new play? Congratulations.
Leslie, it's a wonderful play. It'll draw tears from a turnip.
Oh, very sad.
In the first act, I cursed the day I was born.
That's wonderful. I didn't curse until I was 3 years of age. What do you do in the second act?
Ah, never mind. I see you don't appreciate real art.
Real art? Wait a minute. Look at this. Tell me if this isn't real art.
What is it, anyway?
It's a picture I drew with my own little hands. See, it's a cow eating grass.
A cow eating grass? But where's the cow? All I can see is the grass.
Naturally. The cow ate all the grass she wanted, and then she walked out of the picture.
Well, you ought to follow the cow.
Oh, dear. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me a minute while I look for that elusive Eddie Pola. In the meantime, here's our own Irish nightingale singing one of pantomime's brightest melodies, I Saw a Ship A-Sailing.
A-sailing out to sea, and it made me dream of you, sweetheart, waiting for me. I saw a ship a-sailing, and I recall the day with your kisses warm upon my lips. I sailed away. If only my cargo of dreams would come home, I'd be in your arms again, never more to roam. I saw a ship a-sailing away out on the blue, and I sent my heart and all my love sailing to you.
Hey, Jack, look what I found.
What? Did you find Leslie Henson?
Oh, no, I can't find him anywhere. But look who I did find, another Leslie. Leslie Hutchinson and his grand piano.
Welcome to the Rinso Radio Review, Hutch.
Thank you, Jack. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, Hutch, if you'll just make yourself uncomfortable on that stool, why, you're at liberty to do anything you want to.
Well, the first thing I'd like to do, ladies and gentlemen, is play and sing a little song for you that I think has a charm all its own. It's called If It's the Last Thing I Do.
I hope it isn't.
If it's the last thing I do, I'll make you mine. Darling, the first thing is you in my design. Just like the stars guard the moon above me,
that's just how I'll guard our love. So love me, please love me. If it's the last thing I do, I'll take your hand. And though I won't say a word, you'll understand. I'll build a love dream for two, and then I'll make it come true. If it's the very last thing I do. If it's the last thing I do, I'll take your hand. And though I won't say a word, you'll understand. I'll build a love dream for two, and then I'll make it come true. If it's the very last thing I do.
Thank you. And here's another tune I think many of you know and like. A bit of rhythm that is filled with melody. It's called I Know Now. I know now you're the only one. I know now I'm the lonely one. I had to learn how a heart can yearn, how tears can burn with no one to turn to. I know now that I can't forget. I can't, for I don't know how. I guess I never knew how I needed you. But sweetheart, I know now.
you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll pardon me a moment, I'd like to bring Leslie Henson here before the show closes. I'll be back in just a minute.
What is this? Isn't Eddie Poehler supposed to be the master of ceremonies? Or is he supposed to be the master of ceremonies?
Well, you must excuse Eddie today, Leslie. He was out with a party of 65 last night.
A party of 65? Good heavens. Doesn't he know anybody younger?
Well, suppose you take the helm until he gets here.
All right. If you'll give me that banjo, I'll play.
But, Leslie, you mean you can actually play the banjo?
I don't know yet. I haven't tried.
I see. Sometimes, Leslie, I think you're just 2 steps ahead of an idiot.
Well, can I help it if you will walk so slow? Now, Hylton, why don't you do something?
All right, I will. I'll sing you a song. Pardon while I tune up. Me,
No, not like that, Jack. Now, don't hold back. Throw your voice out. Right out. Throw it outside.
I suppose you think you're smart.
Oh, of course not. Not me. But what's my opinion against that of thousands?
Oh, well, if you're smart, what's a polygon?
A what?
A polygon. So you don't know, eh?
A polygon? Don't be silly. Of course, a polygon is a dead parrot.
A dead parrot? Terrible. Your brain is just so much dead freight.
Dead what?
Freight. Freight. You know what freight is, don't you?
Certainly. Freight is the effect of shock upon a refined person. And now, ladies and gentlemen, while Jack recovers, I'll go out and see if I can find Eddie Poehler for the last time, mind you. And the last time, this is getting serious.
However, here is Dick Murphy with a popular ballad, September in the Rain.
The leaves of brown come tumbling down. Remember that September in the rain. The sun went out just like a dying ember. That September in the rain. To every word of love I heard you whisper. The raindrops seem to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here, to me it's still September. That September in the
And now, my friends, the Rinso Radio Review continues in a moment. But first, a word from Mrs. Goodsort.
One word more to the ladies about the 2 wonderful new washing methods, the Rinso 2-minute boil and the Rinso 12-minute soak. By giving your white things the Rinso 2-minute boil, you do away with all overnight soaking. Cut out all hard rubbing and scrubbing, yet you get dazzling results. The Rinso 12-minute soak for coloreds gives you an absolutely brilliant batch of clothes, and there's no hard rubbing whatever to be done, remember. Think what an all-round saving these scientific washing methods mean to you. You not only save time and work, but money on fuel into the bargain. And because Rinso is just as safe as it's quick and economical, it can be used for the very finest fabrics. Just give silks, woolens, and all fine things a quick wash through in cool Rinso suds, and they'll come up fresh as new. With Rinso, you'll have the easiest wash day and the brightest, cleanest clothesline you've ever seen.
Well, I'm back, but it's no use, folks. Leslie Henson won't be here tonight. He's lost. Tune in again next Sunday night at... Oh, so there you are. Well, Leslie, it's about time you showed up.
What do you mean it's time I showed up?
Never mind. Look, I'll forgive you this time, Leslie, and you needn't be afraid. I'll pay you your money anyway, even though you didn't work for it.
That's mighty white of you, Eddie.
Well, it's the old Christmas spirit, Leslie.
Well, so long, Eddie. So long, Jack. Happy New Year, everybody.
Same to you, Leslie. See you again next year. So we close our annual Boxing Day program. Next week at 6:30, the Rinso Radio Review opens again at the Scala Theater with more songs, smiles, and melodies, featuring Jack Hylton and his merry company of entertainers. This is Eddie Pola
And Jack Hylton.
bidding you all good night and a very happy New Year.